The world is a mirage. Whatever we see is just a projection of our subconscious or unconscious. It's not really there. Even the contractions and the emotional energies, the anxieties, the fears, the doubts, it's all illusory because all there is love. So how can we realize our true nature of love itself and feel into the contractions? Because that's a subtlety. If we just abide in the non-duality of it's not real and it's not really here, then we can bypass the emotions of the person and not truly attain or abide in our liberated state. So what works for me and my clients is going deep into the root of the contraction, knowing it's not real. So first you wake up, then you clean up, and then you grow up. So the cleanup phase is when you know that you're awake. So you're not the contraction, you're not the fear, you're not the doubt, you're not what happened to you even yesterday. Like every day that I wake up, I completely erase who I was before and I'm a clean, empty canvas. And if a memory arises from the day before, I look at it, I deconstruct it, and I integrate it into my heart. So anybody who knew me from yesterday, I'm not that person. That's why sometimes we grow so fast and we have to shift relationships in our lives because people can't perpetrate their stories of you so long. And I suggest just being around holy company, people that are in your state of consciousness, in the miraculous, that know that every day you can be a new person, because it doesn't serve you people that keep projecting their stories onto you. It's just a nugget. Be around people or surround yourself or start calling in magnetizing relationships in which they know that you are in the same state of dissolution, in the same journey. So when they see you, they're like, who are you today? And they don't project the version of you that benefits them and their expansion and their soul's journey. So feel into the contractions, feel into whatever is in your body from the state of awareness of all that is, from the state of awareness of infinite love. And even I use mirrors and people and coaches and healers to hold space for me when I go through this. So I suggest doing this with a person that you trust, so they can just be there empty and you can express whatever is arising and then remaining the witness. And whenever it goes out of you, it drops you, instantly you come back to your natural state, which is bliss, unconditional love, happiness, joy, radiance, abundance, world consciousness. World consciousness being love itself, because love is an infinite resource, and when you're in love and you follow your heart and your passion, you're always supported. So you live in consistent abundance. There's no lack whatsoever. But when lack stories and contraction stories and memories from the past and projections that you may have from people, and the most intense projections are the people you think you're in love with, like romanticizing someone. That's a projection. You're actually not, you're deserving them by romanticizing them. We must start seeing people as their own person, their own individual. Like we're all one in the absolute, and in this realm we're aspects of the Godhead. You're not God. That's an ego trip. You are an aspect of the Godhead. So this is an opportunity to be humble and just stop romanticizing people and giving people specialness. The Course in Miracles talks about that. It's like holy relationship is when nobody's special. You're my brother, you're my sister. If our bodies collide, if we hug, if we share some intimate moment, that arose and that passed. So we're all equal brothers and sisters. So when we start letting people off the hook, letting people off our personal stories, then we can actually truly love them. That's actual love. Seeing people as their own person, their own human vessel. So abide in the awareness of all that is and hold space for the stories and the contractions so you can clean up and then be in the integration and embodiment of the natural state. And the cleanup process is when all your traumas come up, all your stories, all your misperceptions. to love that, to look at that, knowing it's valid. It's not real, but it's valid, and the nervous system keeps score. So we gotta go through the cells, go through the nerves, find the thought, find the belief, rewire it, love it, integrate it, feel it, cry it, laugh it out, scream it out. You gotta let those energies out. The part of the mind is with inquiry, and the part of the feminine is through feeling. We do both. That's it, folks.